saying that over the past 3 months, water temperatures in the North Atlantic have set new records.
The sea ice surrounding Antarctica is well below any previous recorded winter level.
Scientists have long warned about the effects of plastic pollution in the world's oceans. Now, a review of studies shows that despite awareness...
Scientists are saying that over the
Wales
past 3 months, water temperatures...
As shown in other places worldwide, the coral reefs are at their breaking points. With more beached and destroyed coral reefs than ever before, their mission of protecting the reefs are as important as ever, making Tanzania's oceanic realm home to one of the world's largest marine protected areas.
I think that saving the ocean is vital. The reason I say that is a lot of people depend on the ocean for everyday life. I think of the local fishermen here who go out every day to catch fish for their families. A lot of people see this as overfishing, but if you actually took a deeper look into the process that these guys go through, that isn't really the case. It is quite well looked after and maintained by everyone. So in that regard, looking after families and feeding them is very important, of course, to everyone. And then the processes that happen in the ocean that people aren't quite aware of is obviously very important. If this ocean were to disappear, I guess we would too.
It's tremendously encouraging to see all across this country the remarkable interest on the campuses and off the campuses on an issue which is not only just an issue of survival, but an issue of how we survive. I don't think there's any other issue viewed in its broadest sense which is as critical to mankind as the issue of the quality of the environment in which we live. You hear the word ecology. That's a big science, not a narrow one. It's a big concept, and it is concerned with all the ramifications of all the relationships of all living creatures to each other and their environment. It is concerned with the total ecosystem, not just how we dispose of tin cans, bottles, and our garbage. It is concerned with the habitat of marine creatures, animals, birds, and man, and our goal is not just an environment of clean air and water and scenic beauty.
At the depths of the oceans lies a magnificent diversity of marine life, from majestic humpback whales to elusive small fish, all of which depend on these oceans to provide a beautiful environment. Since marine life here is too large to list, the coral reef's survival makes it vital to the health of our planet's diversity, ecosystem, and sustainability. However, this aquatic paradise faces threats from climate change, just like the rest of the world. Overfishing, pollution, and rising sea temperatures threaten the coral reefs. Unsustainable fishing practices deplete fishing stocks, jeopardizing the livelihoods of coastal communities.
How did scuba diving affect and/or change your life?
So it didn't affect my life in any way. It changed my life completely. Considering I became a dive instructor after a few years, well, I just completely changed. I left my country, I left my job, and I went for scuba diving life. So yeah, it really changed my life deeply.
My name is Bryson Julius Senzota. The people who taking something from the ocean like fish, some of those people they selling from the people in the village. It's like the fish or the octopus. They selling maybe one octopus for the $5, so they use that money taking her children to the school, and others they using this important because for eating and something like that. Yeah.
I think it's very important to save the ocean. If I was to give one reason why, the most generic, I mean it sounds generic, but it's the most important one, is because it's our home.
Yeah, I like ocean because I used to be like fisherman before. So when I was kids, I would just go and fishing with my friend in the village, and we always playing on the ocean all the time when I was kids with a friend of me. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, scuba diving has obviously given me a job. It's given me a purpose, and that purpose is, of course, teaching other people how to dive. Connecting them with the marine life and the environment the way that I do on a daily basis, which is really, really cool. And then giving me a purpose in protecting this ocean that we're so fortunate and blessed to have everywhere in the world.
I love the ocean. I've been diving for most of my life, on and off with long breaks sometimes, but it's something that has always fascinated me, and yeah.
It definitely disrupts, if the ocean is not as it should be, it definitely disrupts the natural cycle of things. We would be prone to more natural calamities. We would have species wiped out because we're not friendly towards it, because we do not conserve it. We will disrupt the natural cycle, and in the long run, it's gonna come back and affect us.
Well, I guess I try to not use plastic first too much. So the goal is more than recycling. I guess the goal is to not use plastic at all, if possible. So not only me, but also my colleague in the dive center, we try to avoid plastic bottles on the boat or plastic box for food and stuff like that. That's a very important thing considering the amount of plastic in the ocean. Then instead of using sunscreen, we use like long sleeves t-shirts to avoid to be burned by the sun, but also to avoid to bring chemicals into the water. That's easy things that you can do. And then of course, yeah, just don't trash anything in the ocean. Cigarette butts, stuff like that. It's forbidden to smoke on the boat, all this kind of stuff. Except in some places, not here fortunately, but in some places when you go diving and you enter in the water and it's full of trash, you have literally to push the trash away to start a dive. That's very, very heartbreaking, I think. And so I guess that we all have to be part of this, of trying to talk to people, educate people, and tell them about the importance of ocean as an ecosystem, you know, because it provides a lot of ecosystemic services to humanity. So we really need to keep it clean, and it's very heartbreaking when you see that people don't care, or just that because of different things, the ocean gets dirty, more and more dirty.
As the ocean becomes increasingly endangered, some take action to protect and preserve Africa's oceanic heritage for future generations. As of now, local diving centres like Rising Sun are working hard to protect and preserve coral reefs that are in need of being rescued.
Oh, well, so we started a coral project a few years ago. So here the reef is in really good condition, actually, really good, really healthy. But still we have like some zone where it's like dead zone. There's nothing, no fish, nothing, no coral. So a few years ago we started a coral project. It means that we established a nursery where we cut like corals and stuff to make them grow faster than usual. And then we take the little baby coral and we put them there on spiders, like it's like metallic spiders, like a structure that we build in the water. We attach the coral to it.
So when we cut a piece of coral out, it's probably about the length of a finger. This could be hard coral, soft coral, or whatever it is that we're looking to try do on the day. And then attach it to this actual spider frame. The reason we do this is a lot of people think breaking coral is what kills it. Breaking it and then not planting it is what kills it. If you break it and then attach it to a solid substrate, such as the metal structures that we use, this then allows the coral to have a foundation in which to grow and build on.
And we recreate a full ecosystem in that place. And after a few years, we can say that it's quite positive. So we have now a lot of, it attracted a lot of marine life, like predator, little fish, soft coral, hard coral, even sponges.
The reason it helps to bring the coral so close together is when the algae in the process of photosynthesis grows and eventually starts the spawning of coral, along with it all being so close together, the current in which it's in allows that to all spread, and that allows for more growth of coral.
Like everything is growing in that place, and there was nothing there a few years ago. So we are very happy with that.
Obviously, this process does take a very long time to do. I mean, a piece of coral, as I said, about the length of your finger, might take about 2 or 3 years to grow into a little piece about the size of your 2 palms together. So it really does take a lot of hard work and dedication to get done, but it's a very cool process to be a part of.
It's one way to try to keep the place healthy and to enhance the quality of the reef.
Even though scuba divers and other associations work to save the ocean, the awareness from information outlets just isn't enough. A bigger change is needed from you. To ensure that the beauty of the oceans is available for the next generation, we need to take action. Save the ocean.
That is why it is important to save the ocean.
Let us save the ocean.
Save the ocean.
Save the ocean, please!
Save the ocean.
Let's save the ocean.
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 Save the ocean. Save the ocean.
Save the ocean.
Save the ocean.
Save the ocean.
One ocean. That's all we have. So let's save it. Together.
Hello, TheodoreSW.
Okay. Okay.
Wait. Wait. Pause. Do you?
More energy.
Let's save the ocean.
My name is Vuai.
Where are you from?
I'm from Zanzibar at Pweju village.